Andrea, THESIS is your ride in the trophy race of the evening, the Island Trophy at Happy Valley. Really good to see a classy horse get his head in front last time.
Yeah, he finally got his head in front. He's been running quite consistently lately, so it looked like it was only going to be a matter of time where he was going to get his head in front.
Drawn a good gate here, one. I guess that's a big help to you this time around as well.
Sure, it's a horse that the last day we were drawn a little bit out, but he just needs dropping in, so there's a midfield ride, and he's a horse that could travel. I don't think it's a horse that can get to the front too early. So I know we've got a good draw, but like I said, he needs a bit of cover, and hopefully him getting his head in front the last day might just do his confidence good. And as we know, his English form was pretty good as a Britannia winner, and it's down to a very low level here. So hopefully, like I said, now that he's got his head in front, he might just carry on.
Absolutely, and I guess he's always looked that type of horse, and the form will show that he's always saved his best for Happy Valley too. So he might just be a horse that really suits this tight circuit now.
I think so. Short straight, maybe less time to think. No, like I said, although he won by a very small margin, hopefully, like I said, he'll do his confidence good, and hopefully still well handicapped and off at mark. He's still carrying near enough top weight, but. Like I said, hopefully he's on an up and curve now, and if he gets a good run around, he should be competitive again.
Karis, Teetan, it might be history repeating itself at Happy Valley on Wednesday night. Race 6, you've got Mr. Cool. You'll be looking forward to pulling these silks on. Tell me a bit more about this horse.
Yeah, it's nice that Mr. Cool have a horse and give me the opportunity again to ride him. It's done well for him before, so yeah, he looks like he's a nice little horse going forward. So looking forward to that.
His trials have looked good. Beat Akashvani in a recent trial at Happy Valley. He's come out and won first time, so his trials form and his trial performances certainly look the part.
Yeah, of course. He tried nicely and he went nicely around Happy Valley. Frankie was very happy with the horse, the way he pulled up, and he thought, we should run him at Happy Valley.
He's got a good draw as well. Where's the tongue tie for his debut? So he certainly looks well drawn here for his first run.
Yeah, he's got a nice draw, and I think that's going to be a big help. Like I said, overall, I think we're all happy with the horse, and now he's got a nice draw. Hope he gets the right run and he gives us his best.
Not many horses win at Happy Valley on debut, Karis, but if we cast our memories back to February 2016, Mr. Stunning did. You rode him, of course, for Frankie in these connections. Went on to win 2 Group 1s. Not saying Mr. Cool's going to do that, but it would be nice to repeat that feat, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, we were talking about different horses here. One international winner and first timer, but again, those good horses, they get themselves over the line first when they have to, but Mr. Stunning was a great memory, and like I said, I'm really happy to put those silks back on.
David Hayes, your nice 3-year-old Circuit Jolly is going to the City Circuit for the first time on Wednesday night. Nice progressive horse, and you've given him a bit of a break as well.
Yeah, being a 3-year-old, after he got his win, we just thought we'd back off him a bit, but he's freshened up well, and he's had a look around the valley under trial conditions, so I don't think that'll pose any concern. But first time at the Valley, I think he'd run a good race.
I imagine you and Karis, who rode him in that trial, would have liked what you saw that day at the Valley.
Yeah, he was very happy. We weren't racing, but he was very competitive.
Back up in trip as well. Obviously got the win down the straight last time at Sha Tin. No sort of concerns with the 1200?
I think he's probably going to end up a 7 furlong horse, but he's made a few mistakes in his 1200s by jumping invisible crossings and things. So I think that's why he hasn't been winning at 1200. I think he'll find he'll run a good 1200.
And those blinkers, he wears them again, of course. Was that just a sort of a focus point for him, and just to put them on to keep him sharp?
Well, he looks at everything, doesn't he? So when he jumps the crossing, it just takes that factor, hopefully, out of it. There's no crossing there, but he thinks there is, and it's got him beat a couple of times. So the blinkers went on, and his focus was better, and he won narrowly, but he did win. But I think he'll travel very well in the run in them. He doesn't over-race.
One thing you will see here at the Valley for the first time is a slightly better class of horse, shall we say, than what he has been taking on. But given he's only a 3-year-old, lightly raced, fresh, you'd be confident in taking them on?
Yeah, and lightweight. That's, one of the lovely things about a 3-year-old going up in class. They don't get asked to carry a lot of weight, where if they stay at the top of the class, they're carrying huge weights to older horses, which can cause concern.
Karis, Teetan, off to Happy Valley we go Wednesday. You've got some pretty handy rides. One of them certainly looks to be solid car. He's lightly raced, but showed good improvement for coming here last time.
Yeah, Nick, he's improving all the time. This horse, his last run was a really promising run. He hit the run pretty strongly, and he's shown us that he's handled Happy Valley pretty well.
And I guess for a 3-year-old, Karis, a lightly raced one as well. The fact he did do all his best work late has to be a massive positive, doesn't it?
Yeah, sure. Like I said, it was a really sort of positive run from him. It's a really good sign that he's on the right way. I just hope he's learned a lot from the first time at Happy Valley, and I think he did. And looking forward to riding him again.
It was massive odds last time, but in your opinion as a jockey, there was no fluke about it, was there?
No, there was no fluke. Of course, I believe it was quite a field where there was a lot of chances in the race. So of course you could believe what odds he went out. But overall, we knew about our horse, and we knew how he is, and we expected him to run a good race, and he did.
They made it a little bit more difficult for you this time around from 11. How do you sort of address that, given that he has been drawn well on 2 occasions so far?
Yeah, that's gonna be a tricky part. But like at the end of the day, he's still a horse that getting used to racing and doing. We need him to do everything right. So I think we'll just ride him where we find him comfortable. He's not a horse where you can chase him for the speed at Happy Valley. So we'll have to leave him where he's quiet and let him finish the line strongly again.
Ben Thompson, nice to see you keeping the association going with Fallon. He was good for you last time and picked up a bit of silverware as well.
Yeah, he was, Nick. He's been a model of consistency, so it was a well-deserved breakthrough for him this season. He's obviously already a winner in Class 3, and to do it again, and first time at the Valley, at only his second start at the City course, it was a really good effort by him. So well prepared by Tony Cruz and his team, and hopefully he's taken confidence from that win.
Yeah, first run over the 18, of course, a winning one. We know he can do this as well and go back-to-back. He did so when he was able to win his races prior. So is it a confidence thing with him, do you feel? Maybe he's got his head in front. There might be, obviously there's a strong opinion that he might be able to do it again.
Yeah, I hope so. Guess we just keep our fingers crossed. He meets a similar field with the addition of a few last start winners. Hammer on to name one of a few. So he has to bring his best, I think, but hopefully he doesn't have to really run much better the way he won the other day, but we'll naturally need a bit of luck in transit. Back on the A course, I think it's a good thing though. Barrier 12, we'll need a bit of luck. So obviously his talent is, you don't need a question at all. It's just a matter of the right run in transit. I think given a good even group of horses, and even taking on winning step Star Mac again that he faced last time. So hopefully he's obviously all of his starts he's been this season have been beaten by less than 3.5 lengths. So he's shown that he is such a consistent horse, and now third go at the Valley, hopefully he's even better for it.
Yeah, and he certainly does look to be there in good form, doesn't he? Obviously can swoop late and even from gate 12. I must ask you about Bundle Award, of course, on the back of the weekend. Mighty performance there, so much to look forward with him going forward, Ben, and that was a really smart win.
Yeah, it was. He's a lovely horse. He came to Hong Kong with lovely credentials, and is obviously he's in great hands of John Sizes, and now he's been his second win here, and he's always taken on decent horses and horses that he'll be meeting in Sunday week's derby. So great win, beat good horses, and he really put his name up in lights.
I know 2000's a different dynamic for him, and obviously a lot will hinge on draw, but you think he's the right type of horse for a mile and a quarter?
Yeah, I do, and obviously like John having him on that path, I think should give us all confidence. So he was great at the 1800, and especially he really showed, it's really versatility. The way he settled back on Sunday and showed a lethal turn of foot. Before that, like he'd sat close to the speed, and he was 3 pairs back when he won his Hong Kong first Hong Kong win. So there's no reason to suggest he won't run the trip that strong.